Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Roberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to continue on with our little sniff session series where we are going through the entire spring and summer 2024 Scentsy catalog, and we are smelling our way through each and every scent category. I love doing this each season. It gives me a chance to kind of revisit some other scents and also just kind of give you my opinion on what some of these things smell like. Scentsy does a great job with the descriptions on these scents, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to decipher, okay, is that what that actually smells like? Or, you know, it's just kind of hard sometimes just with the scent description. So I do my best to kind of give you my thoughts on what something smells like if I agree with the description. And also I can say, if you're familiar with this smell, you're going to like this. So hopefully you find this series helpful. If nothing else, I hope you find it entertaining. So let's go ahead and get started, because today we are going to be sniffing our way through the woods category of fragrances. Not a huge category. There's only 7 fragrances to sniff through, so this should be a relatively quick video. But it is me that we're talking about, and I am a little chatty Cathy. So since there are so few scents, what I like to do is give you like my top picks for each category. I like to give you my top 6 because it's really hard to narrow down my favorites. But since this is a pretty small category, I'm not just going to give you one scent that I'm not going to pick. Instead, I'll give you my top 3 fragrances, but this is actually a pretty great category. So we'll go ahead and get started with a bestseller, and it is Bonfire Beach. Bonfire Beach is fantastic. It's definitely, spoiler alert, it's gonna be in my top 3. I love this scent. It is so good. I love this. If you're familiar with Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, it's exactly the same. It's so good. It's kind of it is a beachy kind of vibe, but you also have like a marshmallow note, that like sweet kind of vanilla marshmallow, but you also have that kind of like toasted kind of smoky kind of scent in here as well. So it's really great. For me, like around the campfire is a little bit too smoky. So this is sweeter and it has some other elements besides just smoke. Instead, the smoky element is kind of on the back end and just adding just a little kind of, like I said, kind of a smoky or toasted finish, but is allowing that like beachy vibe to come out. Definitely that marshmallow's coming out, and it's so good. So if you're familiar with Marshmallow Fireside and you like it, you'll love this. So Bonfire Beach is toasted marshmallow smoldering over white flint and sandalwood, harmonized with salty sea air and ocean spray. I 100% agree with that description. I think they nailed it. Also sandalwood scents, I'm here for all things sandalwood. So they've done a really good job here in this category regarding sandalwood. So Bonfire Beach. Next one is Coastal Sunset. And this one's a great one. This one, it's hard to say, because this is more like coconut. There's more coconut in this, so immediately my brain wants to say like fruity, but I guess I can kind of see, because it's not just coconut. And you know what's kind of interesting with this is that it is coconut forward. So if you don't like coconut scents, you're not gonna like this. But there is almost like an acidic, like lime scent in here that's kind of brightening it ever so slightly. That's really, really nice. Coastal Sunset is creamy coconut and sandalwood. I love it. Set the scene for warm amethyst amber. So I love sandalwood. I love amber scents. I love coconut scents as well. But I also pick up, and this is something that's kind of interesting too with doing this series, is I will tell you if I pick up different notes that maybe aren't in the description. That doesn't mean I'm right. Sometimes my nose goes rogue, and it's kind of interesting to hear from you guys if you pick up some of the same like rogue scents that I do. So I totally agree with this scent description, but I also pick up a little brightness of almost like a lime or something in here. So I'm surprised, because typically like there would be like a bergamot or something in there that would kind of give that kind of vibe, but that's not anywhere in the description. So I don't know. I love it though. It's fantastic. So Coastal Sunset. Next one is Dashing. And Dashing is actually a new release from the fall and winter season, and I'm so happy that they kept it around because this is a great one. This is great. I feel like this is kind of similar to Evening Sky. which is a new release this season. But this is nice. And I do get a few kind of like woody, yeah, there's mahogany in this, but there's more vanilla in this and more of a like perfumey vanilla, not vanilla like bakery vanilla. So if you're like, ugh, I don't want bakery, this isn't bakery. This is definitely more of a perfumey vanilla. And then it's kind of like, it would be like a cousin, I feel like, to Vanilla Suede, if you're familiar with that scent. I feel like if you like that, you're gonna like this. It's kind of like a cousin to that. So dashing is irresistible vanilla and creamy mahogany. I wouldn't usually describe mahogany as creamy, but okay, we'll go with it. Creamy mahogany will leave you swooning under fresh night skies. Really, really nice. I love this one. So happy that they decided to keep this one around for sure. Okay, next one is another bestseller, and it is Mystery Man. And Mystery Man smells like a man's cologne. So you've got your sexy man vibes going on here. It's a cologne scent. I love it, but that's just like the only way I can kind of describe it. So Mystery Man is warm white cedar, green verbena, and citrusy bergamot in a perfectly spiced sensual fragrance, also known as Sexy Man Cologne. So we've got that. Okay, and next one is Sandalwood Tangerine. And Sandalwood Tangerine was actually in a previous, I want to say it was a Father's Day collection. I think it was a Father's Day collection, and I'm really happy that they have brought this one back. This one I think was around last spring and summer season, then it went away for the fall and winter, and now it is back. And I love this. This is a great, it's such a different tangerine scent because I 100% agree that this belongs in the wood category. It does not belong in citrus or anywhere else. This belongs in the woods category, but it's nice to have that citrus note just kind of like break up that traditional kind of woody scent. It's really, really good. And it's kind of slightly like masculine cologne-y too, but I love this. Great, great bedroom scent. Which, by the way, I am still going to be doing, I'm going to be doing two separate series. I'm going to do a series on scent strength for all the scents that are offered in the spring and summer season. I'm also going to be doing, I did this a few years back and I just kind of got away from doing it. I think I just forgot to do it basically, but I've also done a series, and I'm going to do it again this year, is doing like scent recommendations for like each like area of your house or life. Like my top like recommended scents for bedroom scents or bathroom scents or kitchen or even the car. So that's kind of a fun series that I'm gonna get back to this year as well. Okay, get back on track. Sandalwood Tangerine is white cedar and a spritz of tangerine brightens sandalwood groves. It's so nice. I love this. So this is gonna be hard to pick a top three. Ooh, okay, moving right on. I have two more scents to decide here. So next one is Weathered Leather. So while this isn't a wood scent, it's like, where would you put a leather scent, right? So I would say it does belong in the woods category, even though it's not really like a wood scent. Although I think they do say that there's oak in here. Yeah, there's oak in here. But this, oh yeah, this is just straight, it's strong too. I love this scent. Sean doesn't like it. Sean thinks that this smells like just like plastic. I think this does smell like leather. Scent triggers memory. So if you've got like different memories, different like scent triggers, where like for me, like a really like cocoa lime just takes me back to my grandparents' house. Like growing up, they would have lime trees. This does the same thing for me, although not my grandparents' house. It actually takes me back to my retail days. When I used to work at the Men's Warehouse, and like this just reminds me of either walking back into the shoe room to grab shoes, or when we would get shipments of like belts and shoes and things, and we would unbox all the stock to be able to like put away. And this just takes me right back there because this is such a good, like true leather scent. I'm just like, every time I smell this, it just zoom, takes me back into the shoe room at the Men's Warehouse. So I mean, this is done really well. So this, I actually really like this as a car fragrance, but again, Sean really doesn't like it. So I don't want him to like hate getting into my car. So weathered leather is step into an old-fashioned saddle shop brimming with dark suede, tooled leather, and vintage saddles over a backdrop of oak. So I would agree with that, but just think you're walking into a leather shop. That's what this smells like. So even like when you go into like kind of a nice department store and you're going into like the purse section where they've got like the leather purses, and like that's totally, yep, that's where we're at. Okay, and the last scent in this category, see, I told you it was a pretty small category, is white amber and teak. And this is another kind of masculine cologne-y scent, but let's see if there's some differences here. So between Mystery Man, okay, so Mystery Man is just straight cologne. I think of white amber and teak as like a masculine cologne-y soap. Like there's almost like a freshness to this. That's nice, but it's still kind of along the like masculine cologne-y vibe. White amber and teak is alluring amber and teak flirt with fresh bergamot. So there you have it. Okay, so now this is a small category. So, and this, honestly, this is great. Even if I were to like only eliminate one scent, if I was just to give you my top 6, I would only eliminate white amber and teak. And it's not because I don't like it, it's just I love these other ones. So I would say 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, that's so hard. Let me tell you what I'm struggling with. So Bonfire Beach, my number 1. Like there's no hesitation there whatsoever. Love it. Definitely my number 1. Number 2, I would say Dashing. I love this one too. It's very romantical and I love it. So Dashing, definitely my number 2. Here's what I'm struggling with. So if I'm only picking 3, can I do okay, this is what I'm gonna do. These are my rules. I can make them and break them. I'm gonna give you my top 3 with an honorable mention because I don't really know that this other one is necessarily super woodsy, but Sandalwood Tangerine would be my number 3 like woodsy scent. Because I do pick up some like wood elements here. My honorable mention would be Coastal Sunset. So top 3 with an honorable mention because I don't get a ton of like wood vibes from this. It really is more like coconut. I get a little bit of that almost like a lime feeling is what I'm getting from this. But yeah, I don't know, but I love it. It's saying that there is sandalwood in this, and I'm not mad about it. I just don't pick up a ton of like woodsy scents from this. But so top 3 with my honorable mention. There you have it. But this is honestly a great category, and especially like if you're thinking, oh, well, how many different variations can you do on wood scents? But these are all very different and unique in their own different ways, and they're all really great. So I love it. So that is the woods category that is available for the 2024 spring and summer season. Let me know down below which woods scent is your favorite. How many of my friends love Bonfire Beach with me? It is a bestseller, so I think there's a few of us. All right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content, if you like the sniff sessions. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have a wonderful day, you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.